Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to another season of Waterbury High School basketball on Sky TV. Tonight we come to you from the Crosby Palace here at Augelly Court for the visiting Ansonia Chargers and the Crosby Bulldogs. Alongside Kevin Norton, Chris Grace with you here inside the Palace for the home opener for the Crosby Bulldogs. And now the starting lineups. First for the visiting Ansonia Chargers. Sheldon Schuler. Monty Peppers. Alfonso Smith. Glenn Hines. And Martin Antoine.
Ansonia's coach by Shane Kingsley, assistant Chris Smith. And now for your Crosby Bulldogs, introducing first, number 0, junior forward, Kerwin Prince.
Kerwin Prince.
Number 1,
Junior will be wearing number 0. Justin Davis.
number 12, junior guard, Tyler Spears. Number 32, junior center, Marquise Days.
Marquise Days.
And number 35, senior forward, Captain Ivan Craig.
And Ivan Craig rounds out the starting lineup. Coached by Nick Augelly. Crosby 0-1, falling to Torrington in their opener. Naugatuck 1-0, winning against Watertown in their opening matchup. Going to be Days and Schuler meeting for the tip. Crosby in the white, trimmed in blue with red along the numbers and the lettering. Ansonia in the navy blue. Tip controlled by Days. Crosby with the first possession. Prince drives baseline, hangs, kicks it back out to Craig. Now the talented guard Davis. 3 from the wing, nothing but the bottom of the net.
Tyler Spears for 3.
Coming off a curl from the elbow, and that one rattles home. Antoine with the first 2 of the game for the visiting Chargers. Senior captain Craig tries one from long distance, too strong. Rebound fought for and controlled by Monty Peppers, and Ansonia will look to take their first lead. Crosby looks to be playing a man-to-man to start tonight's game. This is Sheldon Schuler with the basketball. Pull-up 3, and he banks it home off the window. Bank open late tonight in the Brass City. I believe that was a 3, deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Crosby. Go over to the Chargers. At the time, the scoreboard reads 4-3. Maybe that was just a long 2. Alfonso Smith leaves it for Glenn Hines. Looks like Crosby's actually in a 1-2-2 matchup zone. Driving hard, denied out of bounds. It'll stay with the Chargers. Davis with the steal, and he couldn't quite keep it in though. A foot out of bounds. It'll go back over to the Chargers. Along with Kevin Norton, Chris Grace coming to you from the Crosby Palace, the home of the Crosby Bulldogs, coached by legendary Nick Augelli, of whom the court is named. Smith kicks it into the corner for Hines, and a wild pass, able to save it without the backcourt for Schuler. Top of the key three, Schuler too strong, rebound tapped by Davis, saved by Craig, and Prince comes back to field the loose basketball. Prince in transition pulls it back out for Craig. Out to Davis, tries one from the wing, too strong, long rebound. They won't touch it, it'll go over to the Chargers. So Ansonia out to a 4-3 lead. 2 minutes and 13 seconds into the action. Crosby shows some half-court pressure. Wide open look from the corner. Doesn't go. Rebound. There's going to be a loose ball foul called on. Get Monte Peppers with the loose ball foul. First team foul. First foul of the game for either team. Ansonia in the 2-3 zone, looking to trap in the corners. Kicks it back out for Craig as Crosby's looking for some confidence on the offensive side of the ball. Craig tries another one. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound. The putback is good for Prince. Curran with his first bucket, and the lead is 5-4 for the Bulldogs. Crosby looking to trap in the half court. Wide open three in the corner. Short. Rebound tapped up and controlled by Days, and he'll leave it for Davis. Prince back out to Davis. Skips it for a corner three. Rattles around and out. Offensive rebound. The putback is good. Marquise Days with the offensive rebound and the hoop, and that'll lead to a quick timeout taken by Ansonia with 4:49 to go in the first period. Crosby leads 7-4, their home opener. Pretty young team for Coach Augelli this year. Lost a lot of scoring from last year's team, but Coach always finds a way to rebuild and reload here at Crosby, and they always play their best basketball at the end of the season. So expect nothing different this year, despite losing their opener to a pretty good Torrington team. Nice ball movement results in a three from the wing. Doesn't go. Offensive rebound for the Chargers. Get it inside with a nice look. Hanging, can't hit. As nice defense being played by Days on the inside. Prince in transition. Euro step off the window. No. The rebound's brought down by Ansonia. Now they'll look to push the pressure. Pull it back out and run an offensive set. Gets inside. Throws up a little floater. No. And the rebound is snatched down by Ivan Craig. Days looking to drive. A lot of contact off the window and one. Marquise Days with a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. He's got 4 quick points to lead the Bulldogs. Days swishes home the free throw. That gives him 5 points. The lead is 6. Crosby will apply full court man-to-man pressure, easily dealt with by the Chargers. Nowhere to go on the inside, though. Neither one of these teams have great team size. Here's a three from the wing. Side rim, no, and another rebound pulled down by Prince. Prince looks like he's grown an inch or two in the last year. Gets all the way to the basket, and he draws the foul. Looks to be a little shaken up. Schuler called with his first foul, third team foul on the Chargers. Prince to the line to shoot two. Kerwin played a lot as a sophomore last year. He's going to have to really step up his game this year. 11-4, Crosby with a 7-point lead. And again, they show half court, 1-2-2 pressure. And it almost results in a steal. Prince got a piece of it, but couldn't corral it. Coach Augelli gets out of his seat thinking it was last touched by Ansonia, but a wry smile on the face of the official, not giving him that one. They trap on the inbound, and it results in a steal. Taken back by the Chargers, stripped last touched by Crosby out of bounds with 3:29 on the clock. Crosby on an 8-0 run to take this 7-point lead. And it's taken away, tipped over to Davis. Davis looking to lead the break. Nice ball fake, hangs off the window and hits for two. Spears with 5 points. That's a traveling violation. Back over to the Bulldogs with 3:03 to go in the first. Crosby on a 10-0 run. Davis, top of the key, three ball. Doesn't touch anything, long rebound. Fought for, and we're going to have a tie-up, possession arrow favoring the Chargers. With 2:51 to go, trying to break this long scoring drought they're experiencing here in the first quarter. Eli Carter will check in for the Bulldogs. Crosby showing full court pressure. More of a token look, though, as they back into the half-court trap. Ansonia really struggling to move the basketball. That looked like a kickball, but no whistle, and it will stay with the Chargers with 2:40 to go. Really struggling to get anything going on offense for Ansonia. They were victorious in their first game, 56-35 over Watertown. Take it away. Spears with the steal, and he throws it home. Oh, my. How you doing? That got the crowd up. Spears having a nice home debut. Take it away. Couldn't quite save it, though, that time for Days. What an emphatic finish by Spears. Oh, my goodness. Crowd is still aghast. Spears already hit a three. Prince playing the passing lanes, couldn't come away with it. Skip pass too high. Nice save in the corner, a tough three ball is an air ball. Prince with a diving save for Spears. Here he comes in transition now. Coast to coast, off the window, no, but he'll go to the line for two. Heck of a first quarter for Spears. Gets the roll. Markel Jackson Smith checks in for the first time, along with Ivan Craig. And Davis will come back in, replacing Spears. Gets it down low. Might have gotten away with a travel, and they break the scoring drought there with 2 points from Antoine at 17-6. Ansonia shifted their defense now, looks to be playing man-to-man. Get it into Prince, he's double-teamed. Carter will try a three from the corner. Too strong. Prince is there, though, for the offensive rebound. Strong take off the window and in. Kerwin Prince doing a little bit of everything in this first quarter, and the lead is 13. 82 seconds to go here in the first. Crosby again looks to trap half court. Three ball from the wing. Short, long rebound back out for Ansonia, and they'll get another possession. Work it inside, denied, but fouled on the play. See if they get Craig or Carter. Looked to be a clean block, but maybe a little bit with the body. They're going to get Craig with the body that time, and it will be 2 free throws. Antoine at the line to shoot 2. Ballard checks into the game. Last touch by Prince. So the Bulldogs have an interesting number situation this year. They have a 0 and a double 0 in the lineup at the same time. Don't see that very often, normally one or the other. Into the final minute of play in the first quarter. Crosby on a 16-2 run to close out the first quarter. They can add to that now. Ballard will take it out for Justin Davis. Jackson Smith leaves it for Craig. Davis out of bounds, last touched by the Chargers with 40.8 seconds left. Days comes back in for Craig. Davis hesitates. Prince pulls up from 15 feet, too strong. Nice offensive rebound, a lot of contact inside. Throws it back up and he hits for 2 more. Days having a great first quarter. The lead is now 21-6. Again, they show this 1-2-2 half-court trap. It's been very effective, and nearly another steal stripped by Davis, last touched by Justin out of bounds with 14.4 on the clock. Ansonia has really struggled to get anything inside the three-point arc. Sure, they'd like to hold for the last shot here. They get it into Antoine with 13 seconds. Good look from the wing, rattles around and out, rebound. There for Days, chance for a buzzer beater and a foul before the quarter expired, but they are not in the bonus, so that should bring us to the end of the first quarter. It was a good one for the Bulldogs. They lead this one 21-6. Watching Waterbury High School basketball on Sky TV. We'll be back with more from Waterbury after this. Start of the second quarter, Bulldogs with the basketball in a 21-6 lead. Craig hangs and one. Balanced scoring from the Bulldogs here so far tonight. Alfonso Smith called for the foul. 6th team foul. Can't complete the three-point play, but Prince is there for yet another offensive rebound. Davis, corner three, nothing but the bottom of the net. Justin Davis.
Justin Davis for three.
(26-6). Smith will try one. That one is good. Alfonso Smith cuts the deficit to 17. Davis. Back-to-back three balls, and the lead is back to 20. Remember talking to Coach Angeli last year, he expected big things of Davis moving forward. He had some big shots last year in limited action. They break the pressure, it results in a layup for Hines, and it's 29-11 in favor of the Bulldogs. Skip one over to Craig, works it inside to Days, turns a little fadeaway, nice soft touch. Days with an increased role this season, and he's making the most of it here tonight. 31-11. Trapping all over the court. Results in a layup for Antoine. Schuler with a nice feed. A 3-2 zone look for Ansonia. Spears will try one. Too strong that time. Long rebound, though, for Craig. Davis will take a try. Side rim, no. Tapped over to Days, and he lays it up and in. Timeout taken by...
30-second timeout.
I couldn't tell if that was Crosby or Ansonia that took the timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. 6:11 to go in the second quarter. Crosby 33, Ansonia 13 on your home for Waterbury High School basketball. Sky TV. All Bulldogs so far tonight with a 20-point lead. Still 6 minutes and 11 seconds to play in the first half, along with Kevin Norton. I'm Chris Grace on Sky TV. They skip one across. They deal with this pressure. Get it over to Antoine in the corner. Looks to go baseline, hangs, and he stepped down the baseline, out of bounds, back over to the Bulldogs. Ballard checks in, replacing Prince. Great defensive possession so far for the Chargers. Force a wild pass that Craig just corrals. Now, Craig puts it on the floor. Might have gotten away with a travel. Hangs and he hits. (35-13). Boy, another nice steal. This time it's Ballard. Stripped but fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot two. They call it on the floor. That's team foul number 7. It'll be a 1-and-1 either way. Ballard going to the line. They are calling it a shooting foul. He'll have 2 freebies.
Substitution number 14, Monte Peppers.
Ballard goes 2 for 2 at the line. It's 37-13. 5:15 to go in the first half. Looked like a carry. Denied by Davis and saved along the baseline. That's a travel that time. It'll go back over as Ballard moved with the basketball. Kerwin Prince comes back in, replacing Ivan Craig. Coach Argelli just dressing 10 guys tonight. Corner 3 blocked. Prince with the block. He's filling up the stat sheet, doing a little bit of everything for the Bulldogs. They don't have a true center, so between Prince and Days and Craig, they're going to have to do a lot of the work on the rebound. And Days with the finish, but Kerwin Prince created that basket with a nice assist. 39-13, biggest lead of the night for the Bulldogs. Again, having great success with this half-court trap. Smith looking for somewhere to go. It's deflected off the leg of Spears and out of bounds with 4:27 on the clock. Looked like another travel. Up fake, throws up a little floater that doesn't go. Spears with the rebound. Tyler Spears, the newcomer, formerly at Kennedy, gets it to Prince. A ton of contact, no whistle. They're letting him play at times tonight. Back come the Chargers with Smith in transition. Wild 3 from the corner doesn't go. The rebound snatched down by Davis. Outlet pass to Ballard. Puts on the brakes and he lays it up with the left and in. 41-13. Davis with a nice rebound and assist and a travel against Smith. Full timeout taken by the Chargers with 3:46 to go in the opening half. Crosby 41, Ansonia 13. We'll be back with more on Sky TV after this. .346 to go in the first half. Crosby 41 and Ansonia 13. Alongside the bearded one, Kevin Norton, Chris Grace with you on Sky TV, your home of all the home Waterbury basketball games all season long. Spears, Davis, Carter, Days, and Craig, the 5 on the floor for the Bulldogs. This is Carter. For Craig, back out to Days. Davis with a ball fake, pulls up from 14 feet, can't get the roll. Rebound snatched down by the Chargers. They look to find some traction on the offensive end. Corner 3, Smith short. And Craig with a rebound. Dangerous pass, but Spears comes away with it, almost lost it. And it's picked back up by Craig. Davis for Craig. Carter thought about it. Now he'll make the extra pass, and it's a good one. Spears with 2 more. Elijah Carter with a nice feed, and it's a 30-point lead, 43-13. A little floater, and he gets the roll. Hines with a nice hoop. Davis for Carter. Craig over to Spears. Davis, corner 3, nothing but the bottom of the net. Davis with his third 3-ball of the first half, and the lead is extended to 31 points. The Chargers just can't get anything going on the offensive side of the floor. And a push will be called. That's only the second team foul of the first half. Carter called for the foul. Prince will check back in for Days with 2:11 to go. After trailing 4-3, Crosby has outscored Ansonia 42-12 here. 42-11 here in the first half. That one doesn't go, and another one and done possession for the Chargers. Prince, human fast break, gets all the way to the cup for two. Prince grabs the board and goes all the way end to end. The strong finish, and the lead is 33. Bad place to pick up your dribble, he turns it over. Marquell Jackson-Smith checks back in for the Bulldogs. Final 90 seconds of the first half. Carter for Craig. Back to Carter. Dangerous pass finds Jackson-Smith. Craig, that's his spot for three. Not that time. Offensive rebound. Prince blocked but fouled. Luca Balencia called for the foul. Prince to the line to shoot a pair. One aspect of the game Kerwin needs to work on is his free throw shooting, especially as physical of a player as Kerwin is. He's going to get to the line a lot. Could really benefit his game if he could improve just a little bit from the line. And he splits the pair, 49-15. Ballard back in for Craig for the Bulldogs. On the curl, throws up a tough runner now. Ballard with the rebound, now looking to push it in transition for Carter. Carter tries a long three that doesn't go. Out of bounds, last touch by the Bulldogs. 50 seconds to go in the first half. Crosby leading 49-15. Antoine working on Ballard, puts it on the deck, and it's eventually taken away. Davis for Prince. Prince almost lost it, finds Jackson-Smith, can't finish from in close. Last touch by Antoine. It'll stay with Crosby. That's a good call by the FAR official. On the deflection, 27.6 seconds left in the second quarter. Bulldogs can hold for the final shot if they want to. Carter for Jackson-Smith. Carter with another tough three. Offensive rebound, Prince. Throws one up, can't get it to go. Ballard keeps it alive with 13 seconds left. For Carter, Davis has it with 7, and he's going to hold for the last shot. With 5, he wants a screen. He's going to isolate. Throws up a 3 ball, doesn't get it to go. And the buzzer sounds. That's the end of the first half. A good first half for Coach Angeli's men as they lead 49-15 at the break. We'll be back with the second half between Ansonia and Crosby. After this, you're watching Waterbury High School basketball on Sky TV. Welcome back to the Crosby Palace here at Crosby High School. Halftime just wrapping up, along with Kevin Norton, Chris Grace with you on Sky TV. Bulldogs trailed 4-3, but finished the half on a 46-11 run. They lead 49-15 here at the start of the second stanza. Spears, Davis, Days, Craig, and Prince, the 5 starters for the Bulldogs. Schuler, Hines, Antoine, Peppers, and Smith, the 5 for the visiting Chargers. This is Smith. Crosby going 2-1-2. It immediately results in a steal for Davis. Davis all the way to the basket, off the window and in. Justin Davis with 11 points. And the lead has grown. Turnovers have been a real issue for Ansonia. Out of bounds. Back to the Bulldogs. 29 seconds into the second half, they'll bring Isaac Saravia into the game, replacing Alfonso Smith. Turned over. Antoine for Saravia, coast to coast with a nice left-hand finish. And the Chargers have their first 2 of the second half. Davis leaves it for Prince. Spears. Craig looking to go baseline, a nice reverse finish. The senior captain Ivan Craig with a bucket to make the lead 53-17. Chargers have had no answer for this half-court trap. And nearly another turnover. They're able to keep it along the baseline. Saravia thinks about it now. Leaves it for Hines. Back to Saravia. This time the lefty will try the long ball, off the window and in. Saravia with all 5 in the second half for the Chargers off the bench. Spears on the cut, hangs off the window and in. 13 points for Spears. Extends the lead back to 35. Kicked out of bounds, last touch by the Bulldogs. Just get it into Saravia, step inside of the half-court stripe. For Schuler. Looks to drive, pulls up from 10 feet, no. Rebound tapped and then taken away by Hines, and the Chargers will have a new possession. Get it inside for Antoine. Picks up his dribble, denied by Craig, and then Craig comes away with a rebound. Pushes it forward for Days. Days fades away short that time, but tracks down his own miss and leaves it for Spears. Skipped across for Davis. Rises, fires, pure. Justin Davis with his 4th 3-ball of the night. A long history of undersized guards that can light it up here at Crosby. Davis seems to be the next one in that line. Craig from downtown, and he hits his first 3-ball. Bulldogs pouring it on, 61-20. Schuler drives and he's fouled. They're going to get Craig for his second. Schuler with 2 free throws coming. Jaquan Ballard will come in for Craig. One for two at the line. Days with another rebound. Crosby's done a great job on the defensive glass, limiting Ansonia to one shot. Here is Prince driving a little out of control, and he strips, loses the basketball. A rare turnover for the Bulldogs. Saravia stuck in the corner, picks up his dribble, nowhere to go. Throws it right to Davis. Outlet pass for Spears. He lays it up and in. 15 points for Spears to lead the Bulldogs. And another turnover. Timeout taken by the Chargers, a 30-second timeout. 4 minutes to play in the third quarter. Crosby 63, Ansonia 21. You're watching Waterbury High School basketball on Sky TV. (63-21), 4 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Bulldogs looking for their first win in the season. And I'd say they're good value for that. Davis for Spears, leaves it out for Prince. Ballard back out to Spears, traveled with the basketball. Coach Angeli imploring Spears to move the basketball. Schuler pulls up from 15, no, and another one-shot possession. Spears with the rebound for Prince. Too strong, tips it back up and in. Prince. Prince with the tip in, gets his own rebound. And it's 65-21. And commits the foul on the other end. Schuler will go to the line for two more. Prince commits his. I believe that's his second. Craig in for Spears. Schuler hits the first free throw. One for two for Schuler again, and Prince grabs the rebound for Ballard. Puts it on the floor, throws up a floater short. Rebound pulled down by Antoine. Outlet pass for Prince. Prince, oh my. Fouled. Almost yanked down the whole basket in the process. Not been a lively crowd, but the two times that we've had dunk opportunities, the crowd will anticipate such moments. Kerwin will go to the line for two.
Showing the foul on number 10, Glenn Hayes. Crosby substitution, number 12, Tanner Spears.
Spears back in for Ballard. Prince misses both free throws, and the rebound tracked out by Schuler, coast to coast. Throws it up, no good. Tapped out and they'll have another opportunity. Maybe. Loose ball, bodies on the floor. And somehow Days comes away with it and throws one off the window and in. No idea how Days was able to find the basket that time. Great hustle play by Marquise, who's had a really nice night. 67-22. Another dangerous pass. Feed Antoine. Antoine can't score, and Days the rebound. Up for Spears. Spears throws it down. They're going to back out now of the 1-2-2 and switch to a 2-3. Backdoor cut for Antoine. He's blocked but fouled by Prince. With 1:45 to go in the third quarter. Crosby in complete control, 69-22. Antoine gets the roll on the first. Two for two at the stripe. 69-24. Take it away. Prince blocks it off the backboard. Craig in transition. Hangs, throws one up, no. Gets his own miss. Can't score on the second chance either. I think Coach Agelli wanted him to distribute there with the numbers on the breakaway. Deflected out of bounds, last touch by Craig with 1:15 left. Schuler with two more. Feed the post. Nice move. Hangs and he hits. Marquise Days with a very nice move inside. See, his improvement is drastic from last year. Deflected last touch by the Bulldogs with 49.5 seconds left. Crosby with 40 seconds left. Gonna hold for the last shot, I think. Well, now Davis gets a screen, pulls up for three. Too strong, rebound controlled by Schuler with 25 seconds left. Long bounce pass and a nice one. Looked like a goaltend, no whistle. Boy, that's a tough break for the Chargers. Prince with the Euro step and he scores. The other way, strong finish and nearly stole it. Jakeem Harmon with the hoop for the Chargers with 3.9 seconds left. The Bulldogs trying to beat the buzzer here at the end of the third. Ansonia extends, they get it into Davis with three. Cross midcourt and just before the buzzer, good if it goes, but it doesn't go. 73-28 is the score with 1 quarter left to play from the Palace. We'll have it for you right after this on Sky TV. From the Palace, Crosby 73, Ansonia 28. Alongside Kevin Norton, Chris Grace on your home for Waterbury High School basketball, Sky TV. Prince gets it into Davis. Starter still on the floor for the Bulldogs, looking for their first win of the year. Prince drives, hangs, fouled, and he'll go to the line. Kerwin has gotten to the line a lot tonight, has struggled from the free throw stripe. 2 more chances now. Schuler called for his 4th foul. That time, Kerwin able to find the touch. Two for 2 at the stripe. 75-28. Looking to drive, kicks it out for a 3-ball for Hines. No. Prince with another rebound. Prince has really filled up the box score tonight, doing everything. Back out to Craig, feeds inside, Days for 2. Marquise Days with a nice feed from Craig that time, and now Coach Argelli's going to empty out the bench. Antoine. Schuler deflected, able to maintain possession. Pull it back out. Schuler feeds the free throw line, blocked by Davis. Back to Schuler on the baseline, off the window and in. Davis for Spears. Spears one more time. Timeout taken by Crosby to make some subs with 6:38 to go in the 4th quarter. The starters have played their last minutes, you would think, with a 79-30 lead. Ramel Reed in for the first time, along with Tariq Foggy. Eli Carter, Markel Jackson-Smith, all on the floor for the Bulldogs. Three ball, too strong. Rebound tracked down, though, by the Chargers. Schuler looking to drive. Fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2. So Schuler hits both free throws, and it's a 79-32 scoreline. Jackson-Smith for Carter, cutting Foggy. Jackson-Smith stepped on the sideline. Oh no, it was a timeout taken by Coach Argelli. 5:55 to go. Timeout Crosby. Just a 30-second timeout. Bulldogs only addressing 10 guys. I don't know if that's permanent, or maybe Coach Argelli just wants to develop these 10 and pull a couple up from the JV roster. But for now, just 10 guys in uniform for the Bulldogs. All 10 have now seen action. Foggy goes baseline, off the window and in. Foggy with his first points of the night. 81-32. Schuler fades, can't get it to go. Tracks down the offensive rebound. Puts it on the floor, off the window and in. Schuler with a chance for a three-point play. He's had a nice second half, leading the way for the Chargers. 81-34. Misses the free throw, but the rebound goes out of bounds off of Crosby. Foggy was called for the foul. Turnaround off the window, no. Long rebound. Ballard just throws it back in, and it goes to Smith. He'll pull up for three. Short. And Foggy comes away with a steal. For Ballard. Jackson Smith steps back into a high arcing three off the window and in. Jackson Smith banks one home, and it's a 50-point lead. Three ball from the wing, too strong. Last touched by the Chargers. It'll go to the Bulldogs with 4:45 on the clock. Antoine checks back into the game for the Chargers. Jackson Smith gets it to Carter. Ramel Reed leaves it for Ballard. Cutting Foggy off. No, before the shot. Before the shot, no basket. It'll be Crosby basketball underneath. Third team foul against the Chargers. Ballard gets it into Jackson Smith in the corner. Foggy hangs, throws one up and in. Foggy with 4 points here in the fourth quarter. Schuler looking to go baseline. Finds some space but can't finish from in close. Gets the offensive rebound. Put back, no. Ballard comes away with the rebound. Ballard trying to push it. Ballard out of control, and he goes sliding underneath the basket. Pops back up, and he gets the steal back. Great hustle from Ballard. And a tie-up. There's a shoe on the floor. Bodies everywhere. We finally get a whistle. Hectic little sequence there. Great hustle from Ballard. Go baseline for Antoine. Fighting through much taller players and a tie-up. Possession arrow goes to the Bulldogs. Ansonia's definitely competed better here in the second half, but just do not have the firepower the Bulldogs do tonight. Schuler will head to the bench. Played a nice second half as Schuler. Jackson Smith penetrates. Ballard, corner three. Nothing but the bottom of the net. So much so he flipped the net up. Deflected out of bounds. Last touched by the Bulldogs. Still haven't realized that the Crosby net on the other side is still tied up. Do just get it in here. Smith looking to make the extra pass on the baseline. Through a hands of an Ansonia player. Back out for Smith. Jump stop. Kicks it out to the corner. Hines for three. Short. A rebound for Reed. And they're going to let him shoot with the net tied up, and he takes care of that on his own. Jackson Smith. I have never, ever seen a basketball game where a net has been flipped upside down and they just let them play through it. Oh well. Nice strong take from Antoine. 92-36. Reed for cutting Foggy. Spins, hangs, no. Rebound tracked down by Hines. Hines tripped up and fouled on the play with 2:06 on the clock. Jackson Smith called for his first foul, team sixth foul. Just get it in for Smith, throws up a runner too strong. Ballard fights for and gets the rebound. So we enter the last 2 minutes of this one. Reed saves his dribble for Ballard. That's got to be a block was called. I thought that would have been a charge for sure. Instead, Ballard will go to the line for two. Jaquan Ballard to the free throw line to shoot two. And he can't get the roll on the first. Splits the pair. Antoine will come out. 1:51 left. And Antoine and Schuler really all the offense for Ansonia tonight. And a foul will be called on Reed.
Crosby foul, number 20, Lamel Reed. Still after Ansonia, Peppers.
Peppers to shoot two. 7th team foul on the Bulldogs. Two for two for Peppers, 93-38. Jackson Smith. Foggy will try one. Offensive board for Reed. And he left his feet, turns it over. Smith off the glass and in. Nice finish from Smith. 93-40. Given away. Peppers, too strong. Kept alive by Hines. Back out for Smith. Collides with Jackson Smith. He comes away with it for Carter. Carter off the window and in. Every Crosby Bulldog except for Reed, I believe, has scored. 95-40. Here comes Carter. Euro step, and he's fouled on the floor with 34.3 seconds left. Ballard gets it into Foggy. Wanted it back, but it was deflected and taken away by Peppers. Peppers, coast to coast, blocked by Reed. Carter with the rebound, and Peppers was standing on the baseline. That'll be a turnover back to the Chargers with 23.6 seconds left. Off the curl, that three ball is short. Rebound corralled by Ballard, and I don't think they're going to take another shot. They're going to pull it out, and that's going to be it for this one. It's the final 7 seconds come off the clock. The Bulldogs will have their first victory of the year. They even the record up at 1-1. Ansonia will fall to 1-1. Great bounce back performance by the Bulldogs on their home opener tonight. It's going to do it for us here tonight from the Palace. For Kevin Norton, I'm Chris Gray's. Final score 95 for Crosby and 44 Ansonia. Everyone out there, thanks for watching Waterbury High School basketball on Sky TV. Happy holidays, everybody. Until next time, so long.